what's up guys? Sebastian Castro here with Castro Drums. Today I am talking about repositioning your drum set. See, when I started as a drummer, I would set up my drums exactly like this, traditionally. Not till about 2 years ago, I made a change to my setup. You see, I was brought on to play at a Sunday service, and during that time, it helped encourage me to reposition my drums and play differently. It was set up more like a jazz drum kit, which for me was very different. You know, it helped me to think differently when I started playing and how I was hitting the drums and just basically having a different approach to music. What I'm going to do today is explain a little bit outside the box as a musician, because over time I decided to reposition my drums, reposition the toms differently, and I've become very accustomed to it. It's pretty much playing like a jazz drum set. You know, you'll see I have the stands here, but it's meant to show you the traditional way. I don't have my snare set up. Lately I've been gigging, so I haven't had a chance to really put my stuff together. And one of the biggest things for me was just repositioning and trying something different. You know, the other thing I noticed is that when I reset the toms, the tone was also different. It produced a different type of sound. At first I thought it was just me, but after talking to several other drummers, drum techs and engineers, they explained to me that the vibration of the drum sitting on the kick resonates a lot more different from it sitting on a stand. So today what I wanted to show you was a reposition, how to think differently. Instead of having your drum set like this, maybe changing it up a bit. What I'm actually holding here is the Gibraltar and PDP tom arms. And the reason why I'm holding this, instead of having my toms sitting on the arms that came with the kick drum, I decided to have a different approach. I wanted to do something different. So I decided to take off the forks. I decided to try something a little bit more different that would encourage me to play differently, that would encourage me to think differently as a musician. So instead of having them positioned here, I decided to reposition them in a different spot. Now, of course, you've seen this many times with an additional set, not only because the tom was right in front, but also because it actually helped me as a musician. You know, one of the other things that it helped me with was not only changing my style, changing the way I play. Instead of playing my ride on this side, now I'm more accessible here. I can have a cymbal here and a cymbal here. And this actually helps me a little bit more. I don't have to worry too much about moving the kick. Now, in a way, it's more set up like a jazz setup. I've got one tom right in front of the snare. I've got my ride cymbal that I'm going to be putting right here in front. I don't have to worry too much about doing this anymore. After a while, it gets tiring. Here in front, I've gotten so accustomed to just having the ride cymbal just right in front of me. Having the toms here gives me the opportunity to not only play, I was trying to find some sticks. Gives me not only the opportunity to play and maneuver, but it gives me more to work with. Instead of just working with one floor tom, it's almost like working with two. So today's quick tip is rearranging, repositioning your drum set. Doing something different that would definitely change how you play. Now, of course, I've seen other drummers that, you know, they move their floor tom to the other side, having two different options. It helps you to think differently as a musician. You know, once I repositioned my drums the way I like them, after that first time playing with the church, I'm glad I did. The following gigs that I ended up doing right after were provided drum sets exactly like this. I was already accustomed to it. I became accustomed to having the drum set differently. If you're used to just having a traditional set, playing traditionally, go out, buy yourself a tom arm clamp, 1 or 2, reposition your drums separately. If all you can afford is just one, then buy one and move your second tom over to the floor as 2 floor toms. This will help you think differently, helping you reposition your drums, helping you to become challenged as a musician. If you like these videos, hit the like button. If you want to see some more of this stuff, subscribe. But challenge yourself today as a musician to get better. God bless.